Hello everybody, this is Ramses, and welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our playthrough of Civilization on the Amiga. As America level 2 on the Earth map, we're getting ready to explore more of Europe and spread into Asia. Our boat has pretty much uncovered most of the world. Tanks are on the horizon, so I think things are going to get into easy mode very soon. We're getting there. But for now, we're going to send these two cannons down and see what trouble we can cause, if any. You're joining at the right time. Hopefully you've been watching all the episodes before, so you know how we got to this point. Feedback always appreciated and welcome. Also, new subscribers always appreciate welcome. If you like what you see, have something to say, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and join us here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. We're going to be doing a lot more Retro Longplays to come, I assure you, so you're joining at the right time. Also, don't forget to join our main channel, Vestige Retro Reviews. This channel is a spin-off of our main channel, Vestige Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well, not going anywhere anytime soon. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. If it's retro, we talk about it there, along with myself and Vesper. We have a lot of fun. We hope to see you there as well. With that all out of the way, let's get back to the game. Alright, so Germans have invention now, so they're getting up there a little bit. Pollution, there's our first pollution that I mentioned. And we're probably going to have to send this guy down there, but for that, I want to see if anything we did here made it. Yes. Alright, so we have more, what do they call, shields, but we don't have more food. So I'm going to try to put it on the wheat down here. Let's exit out here. Oh, we need a road first. Maybe that's why. Let's build the road first. Alright, so that worked. We have some irrigation now in the Transformer City. And that's great. Alright, so that's going along well. We're going to build that, then we definitely need a courthouse. You see this corruption? Uh-oh. And eventually we are going to have to change to democracy. I think that's on the horizon. We're going to wait for women's suffrage, and then we're going right for democracy, and that'll be that. We'll have to make it work. Now, does that other island, landslide? Yes. So we're going to build the irrigation there next to the lake. So let's go up there. Alright. Going to move down. And we're going to wait next turn because we'll move them both down at the same time. And then we'll see what happens. I don't think they have any units to attack me with, but they probably have defending units in the city. That's what I'm guessing on, and that's the gamble I'm taking. And again, on later difficulties, yeah, well, look, we have Captain Command. On later difficulties, you're not going to be able to get away with this. You're going to have defense, you're going to have other units with you. But on the earlier levels, you can sort of get away with this. So, we do need that settler, so unfortunately, you're going to have to lose a little bit. There it goes. And let's see if there's anything on this island. No. So we're going to keep going down towards Australia. Right, push the letter I. Push the letter I. Alright, I think we'll build our new city up here. Alright, so we're going to move you down. Yep, and I knew they would want to speak with us. So, I'm not going to talk to them. We're still a republic. You could sort of get away with it on the first one where you could keep at war. On the second one, they sort of fixed it where you automatically have to give them peace if they want it. So let's see what they're down to. 7 units and $1. They're not doing well at all. They're ready for the taking. So I'm going to say no. Yeah, we're not talking to you guys right now. You started this. We're going to end it. We have 7 units, so we'll see what happens. Okay, nothing so far. Ghostbusters built the barracks. Excellent. We need more units. I know the city's a disaster right now. Can I build a cathedral? We probably need that. And what does Shakespeare Theater do again? Let's see. Yeah, you know something? Oh, well, electronics is right on the horizon. That's not going to last long. I would love to do that right now, but not going to last long. We'll do a cathedral. City needs it. Okay, order restored there. We got the city walls. So yeah, we need city walls now because now these barbarians are getting out of control. And I'm going to build some more defense. Like I said, they are getting out of control. Let's get the riflemen. And the goal is to get rid of any cities that still have phalanx. So any cities, I mean, muskets I'll keep, they're fine, but we want to start replacing the phalanx with the riflemen, definitely. Alright, so let's see what happens. Now, I don't know if they have a city wall, it's hard to tell. I think, no, they don't. So we should be able to get them. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Alright, we did. Alright. So let's build the road here. One, and they don't have units. I mean, they don't have money to replace it, so I'm not worried about that. They're not gonna be able to quickly get something in there. Okay, so now let's see how GalaxyCon looks. Well, like it gave us trade, but it's still the food, right? We got to build food here. I mean, what a mess. I think we might have to switch to democracy soon. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Is this city far enough from Smash TV? Be next to the. All right, so they have up to the mountain there. No, we're not far enough. We got to go one spot further. So, or I want to. I'm tired of these cities. When you have this much room, there's no point in building that close. Yeah, you have a lot of room to work with. The Pepsi Monster now. They're attacking. What is it? One, two, two. I'm not too worried about them. Okay. No, we're not gonna talk to you. What we're gonna do is take over the city again. All right, so we have the factory here. What do we want? Oh yeah, I want to replace all my phalanx with riflemen. That's what we do. There you go. All right, hey. Now we get to take it from. I'm alright with that. Egypt wants to play that game. We'll play that game too. I'm alright with that. We got a lot more money by doing that. Actually, this helped us. We just made $443 because Egypt wanted the city. That's hilarious. And the reason they wanted that city was theirs. You see, the computer has a tendency to try to take back their own city, which is good. That's how it should be. You want your own land back more than anything. But York was theirs originally, so they wanted it back. That's what happened there. And now we're going to build some riflemen to protect the city. We have riflemen here. Now, I would like women's suffrage, but not at 100, so no. So factory is probably what it's going to be. Fortified. Keep going. Now, I should mention that this red circle is not good. That's the global warming. And yes, believe it or not, they have that in this game. The more pollution you have, the worse your environment is getting. And if you don't fix the pollution for too long, it's going to get worse and worse. And then you're going to see the land starts changing. The water will rise a little bit. The jungles will start to spread. So yeah, you don't want to ignore this. But sometimes you do. So, I mean, it just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't. Pollution gets so out of control eventually that there's nothing you can do. You got to build recycling centers and mass transit. I mean, it gets really crazy with the pollution in this game. It was it's kind of like the creators needed something for you to do late game, so they came up with this whole pollution idea, and that's going to keep you really micromanaging and busy. So I think they threw that in just for the well, we'll give them something to do as they're taking over everything in late game missions here, and that's what the pollution is. But deal with it. It's in every civilization pollution. All right, we need an aqueduct. Back in time built to settlers. Excellent. I don't think they can support them, right? No, they can't. All right, so we're gonna have to quickly do something with this one. What do we want? Not much because oh yeah, we need a rifleman. Yeah, we'll place the phalanx. That was my goal. All right, so let's go here. Explore a little bit. All right, so let's see what their totals are here. So yeah, they don't have a lot of units, and we just took a huge chunk of money from them, which is hilarious. I'm gonna say no. But I'm not going to destroy them here. I'm going to leave this cannon right here because I would like to destroy that. And what we're going to do is explore that and then move back into the city so they can't pull shenanigans again. There we go. We're going to move up one here. Wait a minute. Do I want... Oh boy. See, this is a tough decision. I don't really need another water city. I'm going to put the city here. I don't need another port city. I really don't. And then I'm going to irrigate up here. And we're going to keep exploring. Alright, we have the settlers, but unfortunately we really can't do much of them because we're going to lose them in a second. So, I gotta decide where to quickly throw this before that happens. The idea was to help out Vesper City, but we can't do that right now. So I think we're just gonna throw it down in Mexico, take the new city as long as we can. We might lose it before this even happens. It was a bad place to build a settler, but I don't know what else to do. I can't get settlers built here. All right, we really need a courthouse, but that's 80 turns, so forget it. Have our protection, good. Probably want the. All right, well, we'll build city walls, but we're gonna have to buy them eventually. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Fortify. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, look at that. Barbarians actually captured city. That doesn't happen always. So barbarians captured Nuremberg. They might have destroyed it or they might have it. Either way, barbarian cities don't matter, so they can have it, and we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we do not have an embassy with the Egyptians, so I will talk to them. Let's see what they want. Greetings from he who makes mortals tremble, Ramses. That's not me, by the way. My name is different than that. Not even based on it. It's a long story how I got my name, but it is not based on it, in case you're all wondering. No, I am not a weird spelling of the Egyptian leader. No, thank you. But anyway, Ramses of the Egyptians. No, I'm gonna reject. There's no point. Alright. That's fine. They didn't demand anything of me. I can't be too upset with them. Alright, it's a little better. Definitely. We just gained all that back. We're still gonna. You're not gonna get 100%, but at least we got a lot back from building the courthouse. So I would like to build women's suffrage. 86 a little too much. I think we'll build a factory. Try to fix. Oh yeah. They said we need aqueduct. Yep, let's do that. Yeah. All right, we got the refining. That gives us a power plant. We don't have electricity yet, but at least we could build a power plant, which makes no sense at all. We're gonna give you something that's not invented yet, but there you go. So power plants cause more pollution, but they speed up production also. So use at your own risk. I don't really need them. I wait for better advance than that, but power plant's there if you want it. Alright, so we need combustion. That will lead to automobiles. So combustion is very, 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 very important. Combustion, there we go. Got the Commando City builds the settlers. Alright, so this city can support settlers. Finally, we have a city that can support settlers. Huzzah, now we'll build the granary there. Alright, we're at peace with the Egyptians, so I'm not worried about them. I am worried about the Babylonians, though. But we're gonna wait. I have nothing to defend the city right now. That's gonna be century. Alright, we're building our next city right here. And you know, one of our first retro reviews that we did, it was a pilot episode of the A-Team, and I think in honor of that, we're gonna name this next city after the A-Team. We've done a lot of A-Team stuff in our early years, and we are gonna get back to this, by the way, so be sure to join us on Vesper Retro Reviews. We have a lot more A-Team reviews and discussions coming your way. I know you enjoyed what we did, some of our more popular videos. So definitely check out our A-Team stuff on Vesper Retro Reviews, and there will be a lot more stuff. But in honor of that, I will name our newest city after the A-Team. There we go. We gotta put a rifleman in the city. How much does it cost? Alright, 30 turns. So be it. We haven't built a new city in a while. I thought it was time. Let's get rid of the forest here. Irrigate. Alright, let's head into Australia. Now, there's no civilizations in Australia, and I don't know if later civilizations take care of that. I don't think so, but it's kind of sad that Australia seems to be like the forgotten continent. They never get any love in the civilization games. Alright, Vesper City has its conscription now. Yeah. And now, let's see. So yeah, Vesper City is a mess. We might have to change the democracy. I do not like the numbers here. But we're gonna build the city walls, and that's because they look at what they did. They did it to me again. Oh yeah, you want? No, I don't want all that. I want this. I want this. Thank you. That's better. Yeah, I mean, what a mess the city is. And I would build settlers, but again, it costs 2 food, and we can't afford that. So There's really, I mean, factory would be great, but not at 67. Cathedral, we don't need it. Bank, we don't. I mean, there's really just nothing here, so we're gonna build another rifleman. Now let's see what's happening in back in time. Yeah, so they're losing. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of phalanx here. All right, we're gonna try. As long as the settlers around, we're gonna try. Let's get rid of the phalanx here. We don't need it anymore. Another disaster. But we have battleships now. Now that we got conscription and steel, we actually have battleships. I forgot to mention that, which is a great unit, but I am not investing in 160 turns for a battleship. Absolutely not. There's really nothing I can do here to improve things, so land is being used. I mean, we need settlers. That's all I can tell you. We need settlers. So fortify here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We have settlers here, though, and I'm going to connect that over the gold mine. Alright, so the Babylonians now have gunpowder, so yep, that's going to make things interesting. We need those tanks, is pretty much what it's going to come down to. Alright, granary there. Okay, so let's see. I think I want another defense in the city. And we're gonna fortify you guys here. Gonna road you here, road you there. And we have that. So I could build a battleship here. That actually might be a good idea. Let's see how much it costs. 160. Nope, too expensive in that city too. Yep. Keep building and building, and it doesn't make a difference. But the phalanx we can get rid of. We have a rifleman and a musket now. I'm happy with that. We have the courthouse. No, but I do want one. Let's get rid of you. Fortify. Road. Expand. Now let's see Uruk, which we have to change the name of also, by the way. Alright, so I think we're going to name this city, Uruk, TMNT. And you know why that is? Because we've had a lot of turtle celebrations on our channel. We've done turtle gameplays, look at the movies, commercials. We've done a lot of turtle stuff. I think TMNT is as retro as you can get. It was big in the late 80s, 90s, still going strong to this day. I think city in honor of our honoring of turtles on our channel is definitely in order. So Uruk, no more. You are now TMNT. Congratulations. We're going to buy the conscription here. Yes. And now we're going to send those tanks, these cannons out on the next turn. Alright, so here's Australia, everybody. Alright, now we're going to get rid of phalanx in this city, so Ramses City. Now, this city is actually not bad as far as development goes. That's probably because we have a factory, right? Now, what does the power plant do? Factory production is increased, alright, but high pollution. Yeah, I don't really want that. I do want women's suffrage, so what I could do is make some caravans to help with the women's suffrage. Once we get women's suffrage, we change the democracy, and the rest is all gravy. So we might want to start doing that. Let's get rid of a phalanx. Fortify, expand, enter. Alright, Randa City is now being attacked. I guess I didn't like what I did. Alright, so Galaxy Con now has another irrigation there. Let's see if that helped. No, but it's producing a lot. We're just not making food, which sucks. That's probably because, yes, the settler is using it, and I knew that would happen, but we have no choice. We have to build up the city. And honestly, we need riflemen more than the library, so. Alright, so let's put mines here. Alright, we got our conscription, our riflemen. Let's load them in. We're gonna change to the temple. I can always see problems are gonna happen in this city. Oh, finally, I found a goodie hut. Alright, let's see what happens. So we reached Australia. And now we're gonna see what we got here, and it's barbarians. Yep, womp womp womp. Alright, let's keep exploring, because I have a feeling it's gonna be dead now. Let's go down. Too many barbarians. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so that's the end of that. Now Transformers City. We're gonna change you to a temple. Yep. Alright, goodbye to our catapult. We'll keep exploring. Might get rid of this ship after we've gone around Australia. We don't need it anymore. Push M for mining. Now let's see N64 Wrestling Retrospective City. Is that... Yes, so we are helping now. We're getting rid of all the forest around here. We have irrigation now. It's making a difference. We gotta do the same over here. Now I'm gonna try to build on this tundra. I don't think we can really make it useful, but at least we could put roads over it. So let's slam them. There you go. Build the R here. Okay. Alright, we held them off. Here's our temple. Water restored. Excellent. So what do we need? We have the rifleman, we have the musketman, we have a settler. We're not really growing that much. I think we'll go with the courthouse to stop with corruption. And on that wonderful note, I think we'll wrap up this edition of Ramsis Retro Longplays. Things are coming along nicely. We're continuing to explore the rest of the world. We've lost our catapult, so no more goodie huts down there, but at least we found Australia. We're now dealing with the Babylonians and the Germans. The Russians are sort of leaving us alone, so that's fine. And I think it's all going to come along nicely once we get to Automobile, which is right around the corner. We have some factories going. We got to remove pollution. We got to get some settlers. A lot of stuff we got to do as we wrap up this game here. But I think this has been a blast looking back at Civilization on the Amiga again, playing as the Warlord level, as the Americans on the Earth scenario. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying as much as we are to show this to you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see and have something to say. Please do so. Join us on our main channel. This is spun off from Vestige Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well. Not going anywhere anytime soon. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. If you like retro, boy, we got the place for you. Vestige Retro Reviews. And don't forget, all these cities are named after subjects that we do on Vestige Retro Reviews for the 4 seasons and going that we have so far. So hopefully we'll see you there as well. Join us for the next installment of Civilization on the Amiga. Let's see how this all turns out as we get to our next few episodes. See you then. Bye, everybody.